Welcome to the Managing Drought in the Southern Plains webinar series. I'm Monica Maddox, Oklahoma Assistant State Climatologist, with your briefing for Thursday, March 15th. This information is brought to you by the Southern Climate Impacts Planning Program in association with NOAA, NIDIS, and the National Drought Mitigation Center. Just briefly, let's look at some of the changes we've seen over the last 2 weeks. Unfortunately, there's been quite a bit of drought expansion in the U.S., particularly in south central, southwestern, and southeastern parts of the country. But on the plus side for Oklahoma, there has been drought improvement in the eastern half of the state. There has been an updated seasonal drought outlook, and some of those changes include an increased area showing drought persisting in the southeast and drought development likely in the west. The outlook also shows the areas that previously were in the category of drought persisting have now been replaced with the categories drought removal likely and drought remaining but improving in portions of the north central U.S. Another update is that there is no drought expected in the outlook for eastern Oklahoma and eastern Texas. Here's the latest Drought Monitor Map, which was released today, Thursday, March 15th. Drought conditions still covered the majority of western, central, south central, north, central, and southeast U.S. Some of the most noticeable expansion includes the extreme D3 and exceptional D4 drought categories. Specifically, we're seeing an expansion of extreme drought in portions of the Four Corners states, so Utah, Colorado, Arizona, and New Mexico, in the Oklahoma and Texas panhandles, and just a small part of southwest California. In addition, drought has intensified in the southeast. Luckily, there is some slight reprieve with a reduction in eastern Oklahoma. Now let's take a closer look at some of the different regions. So for the high plains, moderate and severe drought continues in the Dakotas, with some expansion of severe and extreme drought in southern Colorado and Kansas. Most of the area hasn't seen more than 0.05 to a few tenths of an inch of rain since October. The majority of wheat crops are struggling, even in irrigated fields. In the southern region, we have seen a reduction of moderate drought in eastern Oklahoma, with an expansion of extreme drought in Oklahoma and the Texas panhandles. Exceptional drought has developed in northwestern Oklahoma and the Oklahoma Panhandle, doubling its area from last week. In the west, moderate to extreme drought continues across southwestern portions, with an expansion of severe and extreme drought in parts of Utah, Colorado, Arizona, and New Mexico. A small area of extreme drought has developed in Ventura County in southwestern California. This is the map of consecutive days with less than a tenth of an inch of rain across Oklahoma from the Oklahoma Mesnet. 2 weeks ago, we saw a lot more green than we had recently been used to, but unfortunately, the orange color is slowly starting to creep back in, showing lack of rainfall. The number of days sadly continued to increase in the Panhandle, with Kenton, Oklahoma increasing from 151 days 2 weeks ago to 165 days without measurable precipitation. Drought is really taking hold in that area, and you can see it in this map. Here are the 5-day precipitation and temperature outlooks valid through Tuesday, March 20th. On the bottom left image, it shows that there are decent chances of precipitation in the high plains, southeast, and northern California. Unfortunately, it looks a lot like the drought-stricken areas will be missing out this time around. Now moving to the top right image, above normal temperatures appear likely in the south central and southeast U.S., with a chance of below normal temperatures throughout the rest of the country. The 6 to 10 day outlooks are valid Tuesday, March 20th through Saturday, March 24th. Most of the country looks like it has higher chance of experiencing below normal temperatures, except for the south central U.S., which anticipates above normal temperatures, especially southern Texas and New Mexico. For precipitation, below normal rainfall is expected in the 6 to 10 day period for the southern Great Plains and southern Florida. Elsewhere, above normal chances of precipitation are expected. A new 3-month outlook has been issued by the Climate Prediction Center for April, May, and June. Above normal temperatures are expected for the majority of the country, minus the Montana region. Below normal precipitation is predicted for the southwest U.S., and above normal precipitation is expected for the north central and northeast U.S. The monthly drought outlook has not been updated since the previous webinar, as it was last issued on February 28th. The outlook is still valid for the rest of March. Again, it's anticipated that drought will remain but improve, with some removal likely in Arkansas, Missouri, and eastern parts of Oklahoma and Texas. Drought development is likely in Florida, and much of the Southwest will likely see drought persisting. Some of the drought changes we've discussed already and observed in this week's Drought Monitor Map are definitely agreeing with this. The U.S. Seasonal Drought Outlook Map has been updated and is valid through June 30th. Drought is persisting in the southwest and parts of the southeast, with some areas showing drought development likely. Compared to the previous outlook, we can see that there has been drought removal in eastern Oklahoma and Texas. The north-central U.S. has also seen improvements and now shows that either drought removal is likely, or if drought remains, it should improve. As always, please join us for these briefings and full topic webinars. For more information, please visit our SCIPP website, southernclimate.org, to register for more information if you haven't already. These briefings will be posted to the SCIPP YouTube channel as well as our website. Please like us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter at SCIPP_RESA for more information. We thank you for joining us, and until next time, take care.